In an age where global systems are more interconnected than ever, even a small disturbance in one corner of the world can ripple across continents. Climate shifts, geopolitical tensions, and unforeseen biological events. These emerging threats are not distant possibilities. They are already reshaping how food moves, how much it costs, and how reliable the world's food supply truly is. Current global events offer a preview of what may soon become the norm. Erratic weather patterns are altering growing seasons, droughts are crippling staple crop regions, and floods are wiping out stored grain reserves. Meanwhile, trade disputes and political instability are disrupting the flow of critical fertilizers, seeds, and agricultural equipment. At the same time, new biological threats, from crop diseases to animal pandemics, are exposing just how vulnerable our food systems are. Each event whispers the same warning: the global food chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Imagine one major grain exporting region, say the US Midwest or Ukraine, facing a poor harvest or political blockade. Instantly, the effects cascade outward. Countries that depend on those imports scramble for alternatives, driving up global prices. Processors pay more for raw ingredients. Transportation companies face higher fuel and logistics costs, and retailers pass those increases to consumers. That simple loaf of bread or bag of rice on your grocery shelf now costs noticeably more, not because of one event, but because of the chain reaction it triggered. The most visible impact of supply chain turmoil is price. But behind every price spike lie deeper structural strains. Transportation becomes more expensive as routes shift to avoid unstable regions. Storage costs rise as companies hold larger inventories to buffer against unpredictability. Processing facilities face higher input costs and longer wait times for delivery. These pressures compound quietly, eroding profitability for farmers and distributors alike. For consumers, it translates into not just higher grocery bills, but shrinking options and lower quality. The ripple effects of agricultural disruption reach beyond economics. When certain crops or imports become scarce, variety declines. Stores carry fewer fresh fruits or grains from abroad, while small local producers struggle to compete with larger corporations that can absorb shocks. Rural communities, especially in developing nations, are often hit hardest. Reduced access to affordable feed and seed threatens livestock and local crop yields, deepening cycles of poverty and dependency. The future of food security depends on how nations and industries respond today. Strengthening local food systems, diversifying trade partners, and investing in climate-smart agriculture can all help reduce vulnerability. But true resilience will come from rethinking interdependence, recognizing that food security is not just a national concern, but a global one. When one region falters, the world feels it. The challenge ahead is not merely to feed a growing population, but to fortify the bridges that connect every farmer, shipper, processor, and consumer in this fragile web we call the global food network.